huds601 with commentators Joey Baby and Ben in Sweden. This is Sonic Hedgehog 3, in fact, so take it away, please, Huds.
Thank you very much, Jack. Yes, hello everyone, my name is huds601. It's a delight to be back with you here at UKSG Winter 2022. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what you're in for. This is Sonic 3 standalone, the first half of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And let's just say, it's a little bit broken. We're here in Ice Cap. You can see I'm currently Tails, and I've just got us to a point in this level. I just want to point out something here. If I hit this button and then jump down here, Tails just dies. That's the level of jank that we're dealing with here in Sonic 3 standalone. So, it's going to be an interesting run. This is going to be Solo Sonic, New Game Plus Glitchless, which is the most cursed run of possibly the most cursed game of the classic era. But before we get underway, first off, I want to introduce my commentators to you. Firstly, on my left here, we have the wonderful, the only Ben in Sweden.
Hello.
Thank you very much for joining, Ben. And on my right, my invisible right shoulder here, the one and only Joey Baby 69.
Hiya, fellas.
Yeah, these two are going to be guiding you through this incredibly cursed run. You can see here we're using a save file with all 7 Chaos Emeralds. And so, the run shall begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So, yes, this is Sonic 3, the standalone version of Sonic, or the first half of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And just to get us going with a little bit of maybe a continuity error, let's say, Knuckles is going to knock the Chaos Emeralds out of us right here and collect them, and yet we're going to actually keep them. I still have the Chaos Emeralds. And we're going to continue on into Angel Island 1. I'm going to hand over to the other two who can commentate this. Go for it, lads.
Yes, Angel Island 1's pretty standard. HUD's going to get a big ring here and just turn super straight away. And just basically speed through the level as quickly as possible.
Can I say, I really hope you like 10-second loops of music, because you're going to hear this for 25 minutes straight.
Almost, anyway.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. Sonic was thinking ahead there. You know, Knuckles thought he had the upper hand, but Sonic came packed with extra cough drops to and give to Knuckles so we can keep the emeralds. Pretty wise of Sonic there.
Very wise. So yeah, this game was kind of half finished, let's say. It was definitely rushed out due to what is believed to be a McDonald's promotion that kind of forced them to release the game early. It means that some of the sprites aren't missing. You may have noticed, and have a little spot for this, every time I transform into Super Sonic, he will momentarily turn black and green, because it's Sonic 3. I also have to be very careful when rolling, because Sonic is slower when rolling because of a bug where he doesn't maintain momentum. And yeah, there's going to be all sorts of these little things as we go throughout the game, and the lads will point that out to you as we go.
Would you say it's less than half finished, since there's another whole half of the game to come?
Technically, yeah, quarter finished.
And for some reason, whenever there's water nearby in this, and you got the supersonic transformation, he turns black for a few frames, and it's just like,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. But it only happens when there's water nearby.
Yeah, and I believe HUD's got the bubble shield. So now you can see so Sonic is not supposed, when he's in super form, he's not supposed to have his ability to use elemental shields. So this seems to only work with bubble shield, but if HUD's decides to press the action button when he's in the air, he can still bounce while still super. So he just has the ability when he really shouldn't otherwise.
Yeah, just like this. So yeah, not supposed to be able to do this, but yeah, we can just use the bubble shield bounce, like the after bounce, because like great. Going to be going for a one-cycle boss strat here. It's incredibly hard because the moment I finish defeating the boss, I lose Super Sonic, and Sonic's sideways momentum will drop back to its normal. So if I don't get this right, I could be taking a very early death here. It's really, really difficult to sort out, but we'll see. Well, I'll give it a go at the very least. It's going to go really good and look really great, or it's going to go really bad and make me look really bad. Okay, should be fine. 6, 7, 8. There we go.
Very nice.
And because we got the bubble shield, it means we can jump up and grab that at the very top.
Nice.
So Sonic 3 has cutscenes. After the end of Act 2's, you have a little cutscene to watch till you get to the next level. But in certain circumstances, it's much faster to reset because the game saves your progress as soon as the Act 2 clear screen is completed. So it's much faster for HUDs to reset, and the next level is waiting for you in the file select.
Yep. Although this is New Game Plus, HUDs can just select it anyway.
Yeah, you could just go straight to launch base if you wanted to.
Go straight to the credits. Game over. GG.
It's funny, this level is mostly about Supersonic, but you've got this invincibility that gives you that 10-second loop anyway.
You'll never get away from it.
The stage as well. So you don't get to hear much of the Hydro music either.
But slowing down so I don't clip through the floor there, because that's a well-known clip. And then...
nice transformation there.
It's so broken.
This game is very good.
So you would have noticed when I spin dash through those monitor boxes, only one of them broke. That's another bug with the game. Sometimes when you have two monitors together, they don't both break when you spin dash through them.
That's still in S3K as well, but I think in Air they've mostly fixed that.
Oh, also, when you jump out of water as Supersonic, for some reason you gain massive amounts of upwards momentum. In the water, his jump is completely nixed and doesn't work properly. Oh, I love this game. Right.
Yeah, the complication in this game is that I think the hardest part, I think HUDs would agree on this one, the hardest part of this category is probably just not glitching in the first place, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, completely, yeah. Glitchless is the harder category for this, without doubt. It's so easy to accidentally glitch in Sonic 3.
Yeah, and this is one of the levels that's different between this and S3K as well. Slightly different in a way. There's a few different placements. But this is one of the levels that many people can accidentally glitch, which is right near the end of the stage, where if you go too fast from the Knuckles cutscene into the boss arena, you can completely skip over the boss.
Oh, well, since the DM Panda can't be here, I'll be the one to make the Cyberpunk 2077 reference.
Here we go, and transformed again. I need to wait for this to come back down. This particular level has a rather interesting glitch. Oh, by the way, unfinished sprites, we're normal Sonic again right now, as opposed to being Supersonic. You'll see that quite a lot in this. I'm going to go on the left here. I'm going to skip over the ceiling. Much easier with Supersonic, that one.
Yeah, look at that as just a platform that Sonic can reach just off screen, you know? It's just a platform he can stand on just perfectly fine.
So here's the first time you're going to see this. When Supersonic rolls, his roll speed decreases rather than increases with the momentum, which means you actually end up going slower rolling. So I try to avoid rolling as much as possible throughout this run as a result. It's a bit of a pain.
So-called super, am I right, fellas?
Yeah, I should point out going over the ceilings is not considered a glitch. Because you're able to do it.
Yeah, this is the bit I was talking about.
Yeah, so I need to wait for music to kick back in. There you go, now we're safe. Otherwise I'll soft lock.
Yeah, going faster there, you're able to bypass the boss fight screen and you just hit the capsule before you even have to finish the boss, but that causes a soft lock, and that would not be good.
Also, everyone say hello to Yellow Sonic. Because Sonic de-transforms, but doesn't de-transform in Hydro 2. I don't know why, it's broken. Like I said,
I like the colors of his name. Just flashes alongside with him.
It's very pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Marble one. So I don't want the lightning shield here. This is the most important thing, so I want to be able to transform into Supersonic. And if I have an elemental shield, I cannot transform.
Yeah, thankfully there is a big ring not too far from here, so all Huss has to do is just make his way to the right over here, and the big ring right there. There is a big jump that you can make on the top, but that's probably one off, if not the hardest jumps you can make in the game. It's essentially Tails' route, and I guess there was no intention of Sonic to get through that, so it's an incredibly painful jump, and it's so bad.
Yeah.
And Super makes it impossible as well.
Yeah, you cannot make it with Super. So we're going to continue through this level. There is a nice little boss strat. Also, for some reason, Sonic's momentum when coming off a spring is nicked, so you can't actually make it up onto that slope, which is really nice. And despite him being super, you can break some pillars in this level, but not all of them. So this one here, you need to use the platform for. I'm going to grab the lightning shield. That's going to be really helpful for us in Act 2. I need to grab this platform here again to break some more pillars. And yeah, we're going to come up to the boss in a second. I'm going to try for a strat here that will allow me to one-cycle the boss, because it won't actually trigger the boss to go. Also, another glitch. We still have the earthquake on. This is not supposed to be on right now.
Yeah. And also there's a... if you time your jump just right, you can get Super Sonic to just stand on top of the boss and just get a 6-hitter before he goes off screen, which is really nice.
Perfect. So I may have said glitch about the earthquake. I mean, technically, it is a glitch, but it's not a glitch in terms of it being a glitchless run. It's
a bug.
It's a bug. There you go.
Like if we're gonna count every visual and like any visual glitch as a glitch in a glitchless run, I think this run would be impossible to complete. So
Really
we gotta have some like exceptions here.
Okay, so I need this lightning shield because I'm going to be trying for a strat here in a second, which is one that I learnt when I learnt to do the normal beat the game category. Nice little skip just here if I can get this.
Yeah, this area is slightly different in S3K as well. There's like a platform missing in this one, or it's added in the other one.
Very nice.
Nice.
Favorite jump in the whole game. So now I've got 50 rings. I want to intentionally lose my shield, and then we can transform. Ah, you thought you got away from this music, but no, it returns. Oh!
No longer glitch this.
You ruined it. Nice glitch run, bozo.
So much for being a glitchless run, eh?
While you reset the run to the beginning, so you know, because you actually made a glitch, do you mind if I read out a donation?
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. We have $25 here from Zastra, and they say, "Oh, Sonic 3, love the games as a kid. Shout out to my big brother who only let me play Tails."
Ah. I was definitely like that with my friends. I'd always play Sonic and make them play Tails. Yeah, so that is is perfect example of just how hard glitchless is in this game. Technically, this run will be invalid for the leaderboard, so if I were to PB this run, which would technically be world record, it would not be valid because of the fact that I just clipped through the wall. Without even trying. Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said, yeah, not glitching is probably the hardest thing to do in a run like this.
The other thing with that donation is, with being Tails, you can actually be really mean to Sonic. You can mess up a lot of stuff. So it's not all that bad being relegated to just being Tails.
As a little brother, I would tell you if I did that to my big brother, I would be in for a world of pain. So there's incentive not to do it too.
So got to get a little bit lucky here. Sometimes you can end up in a position that for some reason the level just crushes you there, and you take a death for apparently no reason. But there we go. It's all fine. It's all fine. You saw nothing. Oh god, I love this game.
For all the right reasons or all the wrong ones?
Yes.
Thanks.
I will say one of the reasons I brought Ben along for commentary for this one is because it's his fault I run this game. I need
more category.
I need that ring. I've got a new strap for this level. I need that ring. So I'm going to try and get 50 rings there. I'll be careful not to enable wheel glitch up here. So I need to not hit that wheel. Right. Nice. So you can grab the fire shield and transform before the fire shield becomes active. I really need that fire shield for Act 2 because there's a big ring right at the beginning of Act 2 that I really want to get. And without the fire shield, it's an incredibly difficult jump to do. And if you miss it, it's just time loss. But yeah, for the most part, this level is fairly straightforward. The boss.
Yeah, so the level is relatively tame, as you know, identical to just the normal level without doing super. But this fight's a little easier. I had a nickname for this guy. I don't think it's appropriate to say it here, but
definitely not.
having super makes this much easier. You know, no risk of just like awkwardly getting hit by the electricity or whatnot, and keeping the fire shield, of course.
I'm going to look down here to make the signpost appear a little bit lower, but also if I keep holding down, the screen doesn't reset and we get this down here. Also, keep an eye out as we start Act 2. Our good friend Tails is going to make an appearance, even though this is solo Sonic, because Sonic 3. Oh look, hi Tails.
There he is.
Hi Tails.
Bye Tails.
Bye Tails.
Right, so this is what I need the fire shield for. Ooh, over here.
Nice.
I'm going to come up here, I'm going to lose my fire shield on these spikes, and transform. Now,
The funny thing with Tails there is if he lands before the countdown starts, he actually joins you in Act 2. And for only for Act 2 as well.
yeah, so in a solo Sonic one, you can actually have Tails join you for one act. It's great. I need to be really careful here on my ring count. This level in particular is the only one of two actually, where ring count is paramount, and it's very, very tight as we go through this underwater section. Oh, barrel's already up. Okay.
Yeah, the level drags a lot. Obvious reason being there's a lot of water here, and you don't want to risk drowning, and you want to just make sure you traverse like cleanly without bumping through the 100 bumpers that exist here. So just keeping the ring count low.
Wasn't supposed to get that quite so cleanly through there. That's a pain.
Well, I mean, at least you don't have to worry about ring count.
One of those moments where you realise, oh, I've made it through. I need to jump off this barrel. Oh god, I should not have jumped off this barrel. So yeah. Hey, you get some reprieve from the supersonic music at least. Yeah,
And of course, you pick the one stage that's music is I don't know, not Ice Cap.
It's equally as bad, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
Nice.
Amazing. Oh, and again. Come on.
Yes, yes.
Game, why? Right, don't get crushed by that barrel. Oh dear. Right, we will get super.
Actually cool. Yeah, this level's actually pretty cool with there's some really like specific movement you can do that's not available in like S3K, where you can actually use your elemental shields during the gravity section. So if you had fire shield while you're hovering over the little floating platform things that raises you up, you can actually trigger your fire shield, which is really nice. But who cares? You have super.
Right, we got super back. We're back to normal. Don't panic, everyone. Everything is fine.
Normal?
Yeah, normal. Normal for this run.
Fine,
anyway.
normal. Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Barrel of Doom?
do a little skip under the barrel here, jump off it, get under. Lovely. How many of you out there got stuck on that barrel as a kid? I'm gonna raise my hand for that one. I did.
My greatest achievement is reaching the next checkpoint before I got timed over. That was my greatest achievement in this game when I was a kid.
And that's still your greatest achievement now, though, isn't it, Joey?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. You've done some other things with the classic Sonic games.
I mean, in terms of doing the stage glitchless, yeah, it's still probably my greatest achievement. You know.
So because of Supersonic's extra jump height, we can actually get on top of the boss there for 8 quick hits. And there you go. Completely fine level. Nothing went wrong. I'm going to be trying something at the beginning of Act 1 of Ice Cap next. If I get it, is just another wonderful visual glitch. We're going to reset again to skip the cutscene, though.
With that cutscene, it's a bit broken in Sonic 3 as well.
Of course it is.
You have to fire the barrel twice.
Right, here we go. I need to time a jump at exactly 10 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful.
Nice.
I'm going to transform. You're not supposed to be able to transform at this bit, and you'll see why now. Perfectly normal.
Beautiful.
And they didn't code in getting stuck in the avalanche, so you can just run away from it.
Whoops.
Unlike Tails, Sonic doesn't die here because he's actually done the snowboarding section.
This stage makes me realize, like, man, I would definitely hate this category because I realize I'm listening to the same song again.
Yep. I should point out to everyone in chat, and I'm sure you're probably going to hate me for saying this now, we do actually have a almost like a Game Shark code for this that allows you to turn off the supersonic music. That is valid for the leaderboard, but I thought I'd leave it on so you guys get the real, true, authentic experience of New Game Plus. But I just want you to know, it is optional to have this music on, and I chose for you to listen to this. You're welcome.
Being informed by the magic fairies in my ear that HUD is not being allowed back at UKSG.
Also, fun fact: if you look up or look down here and hold it, you will camera wrap. So don't look up or down.
Basically a glitch.
Yeah. In fact, this is a really good time, Jack. If you got any more messages, now would be a great time to jump in.
Oh, thank you very much. We don't have any donations just yet, but we do have some bids coming up, some bid wars. Tomorrow we got a Sanic Ball, and if you want to choose the ball used in Sanic, there's a huge selection, and nothing has been bid for yet, so you can choose which ball to use in Sanic Ball. There's also, coming up, the first run tomorrow is going to be Bear in the Big Blue House Adventure, and that's going to be run on easy, but we have a donation, donation incentive for playing on the hard mode. And apparently, Bear in the Big Blue House is quite difficult when played in the hard mode. So if we can raise $400 for that before the end of the night / first thing tomorrow, we'll get to see hard mode run Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah, please do keep those donations coming in. Going to worthy cause as well.
Bear in the Big Blue House, my favorite Sonic game. What an all-time classic that was.
So you will have noticed I took the bottom path here. Ben, do you want to just quickly explain why?
Yeah, and another level difference that I think this level is kind of incomplete because there's like a trampoline missing. There's a couple of these penguins missing as well later on in the level. I think I think it's just they didn't complete it, to be honest.
What a surprise.
Because it does look a bit weird when you come back to this after S3K, and the bit there where Super Sonic loses his rolling speed, so he can't get up there in one go, but you can spin dash up it. Yeah, here's where some penguins are supposed to be, and there's just nothing.
Oh, I'm not gonna risk that.
Yeah, it's if you're going if you're going at a certain speed, it's easy for those things to crush you.
I was about to say I'm not going to risk that, and then immediately try risking it. Oh dear.
Like, oh, slow down there, Speedy.
So for this one, we're not going to reset at the end here because the reset time and everything is much longer than just going to the next level the normal way. We're coming into our final 2 acts as well. Into launch base.
Yeah, just so you guys know, this stage has some glitches. I don't know. It's best that HUDs avoids this. Just the nature of the run, just to do so. This stage has glitches as well.
I'm gonna try my best. So yeah, we're going to take the normal route. I'm expecting to keep my rings all the way up until the boss, and then I actually kind of want to lose them for the boss. The insta-shield is far more useful in some ways. The route we take through this as well, we generally don't keep them anyway. So coming up the top here, grab that switch, grab the lightning shield. I can't actually make the jump up there, so I need to take this one and then jump out of it.
Yeah, my acknowledgement of this game is mostly on the non-Emeralds Invincibility Music Edition of this game. So all I can really say is super jump height is really nice, especially for that part specifically that HUDs just jumped. Without Supersonic, Sonic needs the lightning shield to get up there, which saves him from taking a big long trip around to get up there, which is really nice.
Don't get crushed by that. Done that too many times.
It's also worth mentioning that these 2 levels are quite a bit different to the ones in S3K with enemy placements and things. They made them a bit more. They either made them harder for S3 or they made them easier for S3K. Because obviously in this it's the last zone, whereas in S3K it's like a middle of the game zone.
I just want to point out normal Sonic sprite again. I swear they only completed like 3 sprites for Supersonic.
Same in S3K as well.
Oh, there's something that hit me spiritually. This is the only zone that has Among Us wall monitors that you have to break to open bridges. Absolutely right.
So I need to be careful as well with the insta-shield bug. Do you want to just quickly explain that one, Ben?
Yeah, so if you land when the insta-shield is still considered active, it gets counted towards the next jump. So when HUD jumps the next time and presses the button, he can't use the insta-shield.
Yeah. That boss is one of the ones that you can often get banked back fast enough that it will trigger that bug. And then when you go for your next hit, you just end up taking damage because the insta-shield isn't there to protect you. Right, launch base 2, our final level of this cursed run. We're going to go in here and grab this. I need to defeat the first part of the boss at the end of this with around about 90 to 100 rings. Otherwise, I'm going to be in real trouble. So this is a pretty tight run, this one.
Red.
Oh, that's not going to help.
Might be worth going for the backup ring,
Yeah.
now, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it should be okay, actually. I think it's still okay.
After defeating the first phase of the boss here, for this level, there is a you take Robotnik's machine to go into the final boss arena, and that's roughly correct me if I'm wrong, around like 40 to 50 second travel. Yeah, so that's a lot of rings that you lose just from that alone.
Yep.
Nice. What are we on right now? 80. Ooh, a little bit tight here. A little bit tighter than I'd like to be. I know I've got another 10 backup I can get to, so it's fine. Oh no, big jump. Okay, that's bad.
Looks like we're gonna have to get our hands warm here, going for the last couple hits of ringless here. Give or take.
Big jump. Oh, the problem, you never get that jump when you want it. There we go. Right. If we get this really quick, we might just be okay.
Yeah, 91?
91.
Oh, looks good.
Oh, quick maths in my head. I think I'm okay by about maybe 3 or 4 rings. It's that tight. It's honestly that tight. So, here's where things can get very interesting. We're coming up to the final boss now. Because of reasons, if I can defeat Big Arms in one cycle, i.e. do it really, really quick, we are going to get the most cursed ending to any Sonic game ever. It's a little bit reliant on RNG and a little bit reliant on me doing some pretty near perfect hits and jumps. So I'll give this a go, but I can't promise it.
Yeah, so the main strat for this phase here is stand still and yeah.
That's it.
Look,
Stand still.
No hands.
Good job. Good job.
Okay, 30 rings. This should be
looks
doable.
so difficult.
It's one of the hardest strats to learn, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Positioning is key.
I'm blown away.
Right, here we go. Big Arms. Ring slowly depleting. Right, so Big Arms is going to come along the top now. I need to get as many hits as possible, as fast as possible. 2, 3. Oh, this is good. Yes!
Yes, nice.
There we go.
I've never seen this before, so I want to know what this cursed run ending is.
Oh, enjoy this
It
chat.
shows briefly, but...
It shows briefly, but
yeah,
right at the
too.
very end. I will call time when it comes. The time will be when the screen fades to white in about 10 to 15 seconds. But you guys are going to get to see the true cursed ending of this run, and I'm so pleased. So, are we ready? That is time.
Here we
Here's
go.
Supersonic, and there is cursed Supersonic.
Oh my goodness gracious. What a beautiful boy he was.
The perfect way to cap off not just like a really cursed run, but I think a really brilliant Sonic block in UKSG Winter 2022. Yeah, I want to say a huge thank you to UKSG for having me back again for another wonderful Sonic run. It's always a joy to be here. I'm going to be with you guys tomorrow, by the way, hosting Pokemon. So I'm very much looking forward to coming back for that. I want to give a huge shout out to the whole Sonic speedrun community. I want to give a huge shout out to my community in Club 601 as well, and all the people that support and watch me. You guys are the absolute best. I'm going to be running this particular run one last time next week before I retire it. I want to pay tribute to our dear friend, The Only Kid, who sadly passed away on New Year's Eve. The Only Kid was a wonderful, wonderful speedrunner who gave me lots of encouragement, advice, support, and love when I first got into speedrunning, and they will be sorely missed. GNU, The Only Kid, you will never be forgotten. thank you so much to my two wonderful commentators as well for coming along. Ben, Joey, if you guys have any shout outs, feel free to go ahead.
No, I'll just echo the ones to The Only Kid and Club 601.
Yeah. Shout outs to, like, you know, the whole Sonic community as a whole. You guys are great. Second family. Love you all.
Make sure to go follow these two. Ben sadly doesn't stream much anymore, but Joey is streaming very regularly, doing all kinds of Sonic glitched runs. So you'll definitely enjoy that. And if you enjoyed this, come follow me as well. Twitch.tv/HUD601. It'd be lovely to see you guys in chat too. But yeah, that was Sonic 3 Solo Sonic New Game Plus Glitchless. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that the music doesn't keep you guys up at night with it going over and over and over and over in your heads. But now I'm going to hand it back to Jack, and we're going to continue on with this amazing marathon. Jack, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Huds. Yes, that is the end of the Sonic block here at UKSG. Not the last Sonic game. We do have Sonic Ball coming up tomorrow. This is going to be it for me tonight. We're going to pass it over to Argic as our lovely host, who's going to replace the DM Panda, who has sadly fallen a bit ill. So after the break, we'll be coming back with another run, which will be... it'll be Rayman, run by Sixtera. So yes, after the break, we'll have a new host and a new game, and we will see you later. Thank you guys for watching.